Oh yeah, they're done. Well, no, they'd have to. They're done. They are done. They're done. Ooh, what's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim at Full Grip Games. Today, I'm going to be showing off an exciting new deck that can remove all of your opponent's energy and leave them item locked. Inteleon VMAX featuring Omastar from Team Up. It's a ton of fun to play. Let's take a look at the list. The main attacker in this deck is Inteleon VMAX with 320 HP and 2 awesome attacks. Hydro Snipe for 1 water energy deals 60 damage and allows you to bump an energy card from your opponent's active Pokemon back to their hand. It's very good for slowing your opponent down and disrupting them while you build up a big Max Bullet. For 2 water and a colorless, Max Bullet deals 160 damage and Snipe 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And that damage can really add up throughout the course of the game, allowing you to take big prize turns. You can take 3, 4, 5 prizes in a turn with some good math on Max Bullet. So I really like that second attack there to further slow your opponent down while you build up for sweeping Max Bullet attacks. We've got 4 copies of Crushing Hammer. Half the time it works every time. You get to remove an energy card from your opponent's Pokemon when you do flip heads. And then we've also got the Dimension Breach Giratina here with its ability that allows you to discard a special energy card attached to your opponent's active Pokemon when you play the Giratina from your hand to the bench. Now, the really disruptive part about this deck is not the energy removal, but the fact that we have a way to item lock our opponent. Fossil Bind is an incredible ability. It reads, as long as you have fewer Pokemon in play than your opponent, they can't play any item cards from their hand. Now, Omastar is a stage 2, evolves from Omanyte, and Omanyte evolves from Unidentified Fossil. And you might notice from looking at the list, we don't play any Unidentified Fossil, but we do play 4 copies of Pokémon Research Lab. It's an incredible stadium. If you played my Aeropod deck, then you're used to playing this stadium card once during each player's turn. That player may search their deck for up to 2 Pokemon that evolve from Unidentified Fossil and put those Pokemon onto their bench. So on the first turn of the game going first, you can use Jirachi's Stellar Wish to search out Pokémon Research Lab and play it, and then get yourself an Omanyte or 2 onto your bench. And then you evolve into Inteleon VMAX on turn 2, and it's pretty consistent that you're going to be getting a turn 2 Omastar as well. And Inteleon VMAX with Omastar on the bench is a pretty rough combo to play against when you're getting hit with Crushing Hammers and Hydro Snipes and so on and so forth. And we don't really play any additional Pokemon since Fossil Bind really requires that you have less Pokemon to play than your opponent. It's really just kind of a bare bones cast here. We've got the Omastars, we've got the Jirachis, we've got the Inteleon, I've got 1 Crobat just in case you need it, and we've got 1 of the Dimension Breach Giratinas. And the thing about the Jirachis and the Giratinas is that you can use Scoop Up Net to bring them back to your hand. So I really like the non-V, non-GX Pokemon in this deck, the Jirachi and the Giratina, because you can Scoop Up Net them back to your hand to help inflict that Fossil Bind item lock. It's very, very powerful. If your opponent's only got 3 bench Pokemon and you got 3 bench Pokemon, so they're not item locked, you could scoop up a Jirachi or something like that, make it so that they are item locked on their turn, where maybe they weren't expecting to be item locked. Maybe they bench a Pokemon thinking, I'm only going to 3 bench Pokemon. My opponent's got 3 bench Pokemon. You can kind of fix things with Scoop Up Net. It's very powerful. Now, you could play a Zigzagoon in the deck. We were thinking about Galarian Zigzagoon, and there's a couple of situations that you're going to run into where Galarian Zigzagoon would be very good. But as you can see here, the list is extremely tight, and I would hate to cut any consistency cards for a card that doesn't actually boost our own consistency. So Galarian Zigzagoon, definitely a consideration as well. It can ping 10 damage to help fix your Max Bullet Snipe damage, which is very good for knocking out Jirachis and Galarian Zigzagoons and things like that. We do have 2 Evolution Incense and 2 Pokémon Communication in the deck, which are good for getting your Omastar into play, and the Pokemon Communication is actually really good for throwing the Omanyte back into the deck if you need to do that, so that you can use Pokemon Research Lab to get it out into play. The 2 Evolution Incense are really good as well, since you're going to want to evolve your Inteleon into an Inteleon VMAX as soon as possible, so that you can start putting on pressure with Hydro Snipe. Got 8 water energy and 12 of the best supporters in the game. 4 Boss's Orders, 4 Marnie, and 4 Professor's Research. We don't play any way to bring the supporters back because that would involve putting a Pokemon on our bench, which we don't want to do. But 4 copies of Boss's Orders is very important in this deck because it's going to allow you to target down with precision exactly who you want to Hydro Snipe and remove energy from on your opponent's side of the field. All in all, the deck is a ton of fun to play, and we went super positive against Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia during the stream that we played it. So if you haven't already, make sure to check out the Twitch channel, twitch.tv twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content every single weekday. Enjoy the gameplay and let me know, what do you think of this Inteleon Omastar deck in the comments below. We've got an insanely broken opening hand. And we've got the 4 hammers in the deck now. And we're playing against ADP. I don't know, chat. You guys think we could beat ADP? Now, one of the cool things about playing against ADP is that we're not going to have a boss game board. That's the goal, right? We want to make them have to do more than that. This was kind of my obsession over the weekend. It was like, oh, ADP, you know, and I was like, all right, you know, what if we built a deck that just didn't use Dedennies and stuff, or like didn't just give up Dedennies? Right, Shonesy is like, yeah, they go for the BBBG then. You're right. You're right. All right. We've got a quick ball as well. Man, I'm blessed. Okay. Let's start off with a Stellar Wish and see what we're looking at. I can afford to quick ball first. Yep. I'm gonna grab this. We're gonna Stellar Wish. Got the research. Love to see that. So we're gonna put this down. Energy here. Scoop Up Net the Jirachi. Switch back into it. Research Lab. Research. Looking good. Looking real good. Crushing Hammer, that water. Broken deck. All right. I don't want to Evolution Incense just in case my opponent Marnies me or something. Got a Communication. I'll grab that. And then we're going to go Research Lab and get our Omanyte. And we've got Omastar ready to go for next turn. Okay. Okay. All right, Inteleon Omastar, what you got going on here? This is a pretty good turn 1 going second. Stop it. You stop. No. This is a one-way street, okay? This is a one-way. No. I'm allowed to have the fun. Not you. You know they still have the Alter Creation. So yeah, even though the hammer felt good, did it matter? No, probably not. They've got Mawile. That's fine. They can put my Inteleon down. There's really just not a lot to feast on in this deck, which is one of the things I do like about it, right? They can Mawile. They're going to put my Inteleon down, which does make it so that I can't really item lock them unless they DAA change or something. Well, they do have DAA change. I could Scoop Up Net this, though, and then I can instate item lock, which is what I think I'm going to go for. They are looking for the energy switch. So if they miss energy switch, then we're truly blessed. That'd be fantastic. Looks like that's what they got. So this is actually perfect for me, because now I don't even... Yeah, this is just perfect. This is exactly what I want. And I've got the Scoop Up Net. Man, it's a beautiful day, chat. We're going to go, oh yeah, they're done. Well, no, they'd have to, they're done. They are done. They're done. Capital D-O-N-E. All right, we've only got 1 VMAX in the deck. That's fine. Oh, yeah. You're done, bud. You're done. Okay, we're going here. Boss up. You go here. Get the VMAX. Lock it up. Bounce the energy back. And you cannot play energy switch. Hydro Snipe. Yes. You're done. Yes. So that was pretty good. Now they're stuck. And they're like, ah, yes. How did this happen? And then we get to max bullets, and we can start sniping things. Now, Lil Frizz, this was the correct play 100% because they can't, they're item locked now. So they can't energy switch. They can't saucer. They can't play actual switch, right? Yeah. But the ADP is just absolutely free, as we see. Right, so now we've got the other water, and I think at this point, I'm probably just researching because I just want to find good cards. Like, I almost don't care. I mean, their hand is huge, but it's all items they can't play. So it's fine. I don't need to play any of these cards. Let's go max bullet, and we're putting 60 onto the Dedenne for sure. I think. Maybe the Zacian. We'll put 60 onto the Zacian next turn because then I can knock out the Zacian. And they're not Alter Creationing. Got boss, that's fine. But yeah, we do want to put 60 here eventually. We want to knock out this, and then we want to knock out that, snipe 60 there, and then that's our game. So. Now they are going to try and stall out. We've got the switch on top. Beautiful deck. So we go here, attach, and then we Marnie. It's fine. I just want to see my next few cards. It's good. And we get the max bullet. I should find, and we're going to put 60 there. I should find a VMAX off these prizes because I have prize 2. So I'm thinking that we got a pretty decent shot of finding that. Yep. And we've got a Marnie as well. So now they can bring up the Zacian and they can swing into my Inteleon. But then I'm still using max bullets, taking a 1-hit KO on the Zacian. We did break the item lock, unfortunately, but at this point, we're in a pretty good space. Feels good. We are getting Marnie, though, which is tough. We'll see what our next 4 look like. They're fine. You know, fine cards. Life Against Death says, wait, it's actually possible to KO an ADB for the Alter Creation? Apparently. So, 160 plus 60 is 220. That's perfect math. We take the knockout here. Mawile does not do enough. So, we're good. We're golden. Yeah, I can just research. Got another energy here, and to be honest, I don't really care. Let's see, do I bench it? No, I don't bench anything else because they're just doing 3, 6, 70. 70, that's not nearly enough. So all I have to do is just max bullet, and we're going to put the damage there. And then all I have to do is max bullet one more time. Unless they big charm the Dedenne, we just win. So it's looking good. Yo, Psychologist, that's kind of cool. Yes, with the new memory charm coming out, you could use it on Inteleon VMAX if you wanted to snipe 40. You know, snipe shot with 40. Which is good if you've trapped something, right? It's really good. Oh, they have Mallow and Lana. It's fine. I still have boss for game. Who would have knew? They did play Mallow and Lana. They could have gotten the ADP out earlier, chat. They could have. But they didn't have it like that. So that's going to be well played. GG's UCS, Brandon. And I'm sorry for being so excited. I just get very excited when I beat ADP. So, GG's for sure. That was a good one. Dang. All right, chat. The hammers. The hammers, though. What if I quick ball away the Omanyte and my other one's prized? I can quick ball away the Scoop Up Net, to be honest. It's like the safest play. So we're going to go get the Inteleon. No, my other Omanyte's in the deck. That's cool. And then we just go here. We've got this. I can Stellar Wish. Got the communication as well. Switch is what I want, though. And we're going to put the water down. And we're going to go research, get the Omanyte. And then kind of lined up and ready to go for turn 2. We've got Jirachi, Omastar, Inteleon V. Ready to go. Seems pretty strong. Got the turn 2 Omastar. This is a fire deck. Ah, is this baby Blacephalon? It is. All right. We actually have baby Blacephalon on board. I think this matchup should generally be pretty strong for us. For the most part. Now, our last game, we had our opponent come in with a quick Cramorant and just like, you know, Cramoranted both our Omastars, so we didn't get to set up the item lock. But I think that that's not going to be what happens most of the time. Most of the time, we're going to stick a Marnie, set up item lock, and it's just, that's it, right? Because once they have too many bench Pokemon, they can't, you know, Scoop Up Net to undo that. So it just is what it is. I'm glad we get to run it back, though, because this matchup seems not bad. They have Great Ball. They've got the Cramorant out. So if we hit Scoop Up Net on the Jirachi, then, you know, we compare our bench to just 1, and we will have item lockdown, which is very good. Looks like they're actually just going to bench 1 more Pokemon with the Quick Ball. Oh, yeah. And now we're really, really feeling it. They put that Crobat down. Oh, yeah. Now it's like, okay. They've already weldered. They have a bench of 3. I'm going to have a very small bench. Almost nothing going on. They're bringing up the Blacephalon. Just right into harm's way. So I could theoretically just knock out the Blacephalon and put item lock on the table. Which all just seems very good. I'm playing all these items now. Another Blacephalon down. That's great. Even more item lock. They got the turn 1 knockout, which is great. I wanted the Jirachi out of there anyway. So I'm not even upset about that in the slightest. So here we go. There's the Omastar, and we're just gonna Marnie. I don't even think that I'm gonna. Truthfully, I don't think that I'm gonna need the Omanyte. I'm so confident that we could just thin that out of the deck. And here we are. Counter there. Evolution Incense just to thin the deck. VMAX Energy and Hydro Snipe for the knockout. And I am not going to return any of those energies back to my opponent's hand. And now we're just chilling. This is perfect turn 2 for us against Baby Blacephalon. This is how I had imagined the matchup going. It's like, they're item locked. They can't do anything. Probably going to scoop it up here. Hex Guardian, as much as you may wish that was true, it's unfortunately not. Got Intrepid Sword. That's fine. My opponent is still item locked. Still item locked. I feel like we just bring up the Cramorant or bring up the Crobat. That's good. I don't want to give them free retreats. So that energy top deck's insane. Honestly, I bring up the Cramorant, soften it up. No, we're going to boss up the Blacephalon. Yep. And we're just going to max bullet and snipe the Cramorant. So that way, if the Cramorant comes active next turn, then we've got the knockout on the Cramorant. They're still item locked. So they're still in a bad spot. Because they've got 2 bench Pokemon, and I've only got 1. Knocking out the Blacephalon is just, like, good for our math, because we do want to knock out 2 Blacephalons in the game. Swinging into Crobat felt weird. Even though eventually, you know, it would be nice to kind of have that there. And sure enough, my opponent just has to Intrepid Sword, which is really good for us because we're going to soften up all of these. I think Marnie is just cool. At this point, they probably have a lot of cards in that hand. So, we can just go here. I don't even want to bench another Pokemon right now. I guess I'll get it. Just in case I decide I need it. Or just in case they bench another Pokemon. But I'm not going to break the item lock. So we're going to just do that there and then there. So we're going to keep the Inteleon in our hand. If they bench one more, I'll bench the Inteleon. But until they bench one more, there's really no point. Because we want to... a couple more turns of no items. And they should really be hurting. And what's crazy is that Omastar is just not really played at all in standard format right now. Yeah, maybe we should have just gotten the... No, it's fine, because we do 60 here, so it's just, they've literally given me the game, because I just max bullet, and yeah. So, that's it. Checkmate. We just had game, knock out the Cramorant and the Zacian on the bench. That's it. I know what to do with this hand, baby. On to the next one. You can't scoop the Mawile. If you could scoop Mawile, it would be broken. It would just be certifiably broken. That's what it would be. Okay. This matchup should be a little tough, I think. Well, maybe, because they can put energy anywhere. That's what's tough about it. Let's see what we Stellar Wish into, and then we're going to go from there. All right. Got Quick Ball. So I suspect... Okay, we're just going to bounce these back and forth a little bit, looking for our stadium. I could do this all day. I really can. Just give me the stadium. And then I think my goal is that I eventually want to Quick Ball away the other Jirachi, which is why I have not thinned there yet. Okay. Research. So I can get rid of Marnie now. To thin one more time. Yeah. We're going to get the Inteleon. Really just looking for the... looking for one of those 4 research labs. That'd be great. So, I'll do it again, too. There it is, chat. If at first you don't succeed, keep Stellar Wishing. All right, here we go. Boom. Get our boy out. Opponent's turn. Alex Holtz, please attach. We got there, chat. We did get there. That was 3 Scoop Up Nets. 3 Scoop Up Nets later, we got there. All right, so they're going to get the... Yeah, that guy into play. Finding a switch off of this research might not be the easiest task for us, but you know what? Well, chat, sometimes it just be like that. So we're going to go here, get the Pokemon Communication for... Ooh! No, I can't. I was like, we could boss. No. Stop it. All right, we're going to go here. We're going to switch here, communicate. They don't have that many Pokemon down yet, so I'm actually going to prioritize, I think, the VMAX over the Omastar. Because they just don't have a lot of Pokemon to play yet, so it is what it is. Just going to go here. All right, we've got this. And we're chilling. Hydro Snipe. And then, you know, eventually we just start bossing up that Rillaboom. I don't know. Swinging into that thing. See how it goes. Now, they do heal themselves, and they deal 150 damage. So, that's not great. It's not. Don't actually know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking it through, chat. They can GX me next turn. They could GX me next turn. No, they can't. Well, they could GX me for 200 next turn. I could bounce the energy back. And then... yeah, it's not great. Alright, so we're going to go here. I would like to get an energy... oh, I can Dimension Breach. Well, that's pretty good. And I could throw the energy back. But that doesn't really matter, does it? Because they'll still just accelerate to the active. We've only got 2 Crushing Hammers in the deck. Only 4 Water Energy left in the deck. Seems like an exceedingly poor matchup. Not exactly sure what our best route is here. You know, at a certain point, it's like I might just have too many Pokemon in play compared to their board state. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe just we boss up the Rillaboom. But I also like desperately want to get an energy drop down. So maybe we're just hoping that they don't have a switch here. I don't mind switching into my own Jirachi here. If I don't get the Hydro Snipe, we don't get it. Nah, we'll just go here. We did get the energy attachment. So that's fine. I think I have to max bullet for 160 into this thing. Since I have it here. And then... but they play so few Pokemon, right? They play so few Pokemon, they just do not care. They simply, like, Rowlet and Alolan Exeggutor sets up the stage 2. And then they're chilling, right? And if they want to, they can put one more Pokemon down, and Rillaboom will just accelerate to it. So they might just hard retreat. Looks like that's what they're going for. So we would need an energy... no, this Inteleon can snipe 40. So that's cool. Then they get to put the energy back into the deck. Yes, yes, yes. And they get to... no, they have to GX for 200. They can't GX for 200. Ah, we're chilling, actually. Because they have this thing on. Ah, yeah. We're totally fine. Yes, we're totally fine. Because they can't GX. I was under the impression that they were going to GX, but they cannot. So now we are actually in the driver's seat. We're A-okay. Well, you know, kind of. All right, we're going to go switch into the Jirachi, see if I can't find something good. A Marnie, that seems okay. At least see the next handful of cards, right? Because I need to find another energy, let's be honest. Or some hammers. Anything, really. Yep. So switch back here. Marnie. Take out the Rillaboom. That's good! This is a very good combination of cards to have received here. Okay. So we go here. Go Crushing Hammer. No! That's fine. And we do get to max bullet. Yo, Shavy Baby. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Appreciate you, Shavy Baby. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Glad you're digging the stream. Alright. We're not doing great on the hammer side right now, but we do have 220 damage on the Rowlet and Alolan Exeggutor. The scary thing at this point is, though, that it is just still healing itself, right? And, you know, my energy game is not super strong right now. I've only got a handful left in the deck. They're going to take 3 prizes here. They're Crobatting. Okay. I like that they're Crobatting, because then it's actually giving me some hope of maybe instating the item lock. Because I can put the Jirachi up, Stellar Wish, Research. Crobat. Oh no! If they probably play Mallow and Lana's in here. This deck just loves Mallow and Lana, doesn't it? I don't think Inteleon is going to beat a single Rowlet alone Exeggutor. Seems bad, chat. Heals itself, sets up stage 2 Pokemon, impervious to energy denial. Yo, Jericho, good luck with that job interview, bud. For sure. Can we win before 25 minutes is up? We're going to do our best. We're trying out here. So I've got 3 bench Pokemon. They've only got 2. Well, no. Actually, yeah. I'm going to have 2. Because I'm going to scoop. So we're going to be tied. They won't be able to bench anymore. We do have 5 prizes left to take. It's quite the task here, chat. Wow, we're just being blessed with more water energy. Insane. Okay, we're going to go here. Quick Ball Boss. So they're not locked. You know, they're not locked in the active or anything. So Boss is like not the play. Marnie could be good. And I'm just kind of like switching into the Inteleon and hoping that we find it. Okay, I got the play. I got the play. All right, chat. Y'all ready for the play? I got the play. It's right here. All right, we're going to go here. We're going to Dimension Breach. That guy. Yep. Then we're going to Scoop Up Net. I'm going to go here. I'm going to switch. We're going to research. And we're looking for the VMAX. There it is. Beautiful. Just how we had planned it. There we go. Get that thing out of here. Hydro Snipe. The energy back. You've got no Rillaboom. All right. Here we are. We didn't want to scoop up the Jirachi because it was better to get rid of the energy. So, yeah. We're better off being right here, I think. Though it is a little bit scary. I am not going to lie. You know, we're in a little bit of a tight resource crunch here. A little bit. But the play had to be made, chat. Yeah, play had to be made. You know, they've only got 3 prizes left. They got Grookey down now. Okay. And they can just evolve that into a VMAX. So I need an energy. Or they can evolve that, right? And then next turn they can go here and they can do 270, but they do have 3 prizes left. So I just have to knock out the Crobat. Which is fine. All I need is energy. I need an energy. We're so close. Yeah, this is fine. I can still research into the bottom of my deck. And then I'm just going to I need to max bullet, snipe that. I have 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I should have plenty of energy in the deck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are they going to item lock themselves? No way. Alright. I just need to find a water at all costs right now. Now, I didn't have one in my other hand. So there's no point in using Evolution Incense to thin. Because it's like I know that it'll be in the next 7 cards if it's in my deck. Yeah. So we go here. I can Crushing Hammer. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Yep. All right. And we're going to max bullet and soften up the Crobat V. And then all I have to do is boss Crobat V. And the game is over. They have 2 prizes left. And 2 water prized. That's fine. And then Crobat V for game next turn. if they ain't got it like that. And I don't think that they can. I mean, they can accelerate. They can max speeding for 270. It's not going to be enough. They could stamp me. They could Marnie me potentially. I mean, there's some things that could go not great. They do only have 3 prizes left. McSun, we're not there yet. So, yeah, we're not there yet. But we're close. For sure. There's a couple things that could have gone wrong if they played Mallow and Lana. You know, they got all these tag calls. They could have potentially Mallow and Lana the Crobat. That would have been bad. After the game's over, I'll talk about a few other things that could have really gone off the rails here. Got another Crobat down. They've got Eldegoss, right? Yeah, there's certainly some things that can go bad. But they do have 3 prizes left to take. So we'll see what they do. They pretty much have to swing into the Rillaboom. But they have so many Pokemon down at this point that if they bench the Eldegoss, I think we win. With the Cynthia and Caitlyn, I think I win, right? They don't want to bench the Eldegoss because they don't want to item lock themselves, but like maybe they didn't have the 270 plus 50. They don't even have to max speeding this turn. Unless they play Reset Stamp, which they might play Reset Stamp. So they might have been digging for that. Yo, JW at the rate of 24. What is up, JW? And thank you so much for the raid. Flex Daddy. Big shout out to Flex Daddy Righteous. If you have not already, make sure to check him out on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, we just got the old max bullet there. Well played, Ankylosaur. Well played. Yes. Getting in there. All right, chat. You guys want to hear all the other ways? You guys want to hear all the other ways that could have gone wrong? And that's it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, ring that bell, and check out FullGripGames.com. If you've got extra cards lying around the house and you want to get some cash for them or trade them for store credit or a booster box, we do all of that at FullGripGames.com. I've got a nice video explaining how to do it on the buy list page. You just head to the buy list, you fill out the buy list with the cards you want to sell us, you send us the cards, and we send you the cash. Really is that easy. Also, make sure to check out the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content every single weekday. Y'all are amazing. Take it easy and have a great day. Peace.